Welcome to Mexico City, the thriving capital of Mexico.
In this video, we're taking you with us to our favorite places in CDMX and counting down our top 10 things to do in one of the world's best cities.
Let's go. Hey guys, Two Gay Expats here. I'm Andy.
And I'm Trey. If you are new to our channel, welcome and thanks for joining us. On this channel, we highlight our adventures around the world to inspire your travels, as well as to show you what places are really like if you are thinking of living, working, or retiring abroad.
If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our tips on moving to Mexico and our travel adventures.
Let's jump right into our countdown with number 10. Number 10, walking around the beautiful Roma Condesa neighborhoods is always our favorite. We are staying in Roma this time and just love all the beautiful restaurants, cafes, and bars here.
You'll also find impressive statues, modern architecture, gorgeous tree-lined streets, and plenty of street art mixed in this edgy neighborhood. If you travel with your pet like we do, there are a number of dog-friendly parks where you can enjoy a leisurely walk while listening to the relaxing sounds of the fountains, or maybe even a local musician.
For number 9 on our list is El Angel, or the Angel of Independence, which is one of the most recognizable landmarks in Mexico City. This victory column on the busy Paseo de la Reforma commemorates the centennial of the beginning of Mexico's War of Independence from Spain.
El Angel is perhaps more impressive all lit up at night. And if you need a nearby cocktail bar to quench your thirst after, don't miss Handshake Speakeasy. It's just a few blocks away from El Angel, but easy to miss. Knock at Lucky 13 and enjoy a specialty cocktail like this twist on a piña colada at the recently named Best Bar in Mexico.
The weather is absolutely gorgeous today in Mexico City, so coming in at number 8 on our list is Chapultepec Park.
As one of the largest and most visited urban parks in the world, Chapultepec Park receives an estimated 15 million visitors per year, and for good reason. The expansive park offers a wide variety of activities.
One of the most popular activities on a nice day like today is to rent a rowboat and paddle around the lake. In addition, there is a zoo and a number of culturally and historically important museums in the park.
For the largest and most visited museum in Mexico, and number 7 on our list, don't miss the National Museum of Anthropology.
We promise it's anything but boring. On entering the courtyard, you will find a massive square umbrella with a waterfall supported by just a single pillar.
Of the many halls surrounding the courtyard, which also includes a huge pond, we recommend the Mexica and Teotihuacan exhibits at a minimum. Many artifacts from the nearby archaeological site of Teotihuacan are on display here, but more on that later.
Moving to the Mexica Hall, you'll find the most famous artifact in perhaps the entire museum. The incredible Aztec Sunstone, which was found under the Zocalo, our main square, during repairs to the Metropolitan Cathedral, is prominently displayed.
For many years, the Sunstone was thought to be a calendar, but more likely it may have been used as a sacrificial altar. Today, it's a popular place to have your picture taken. Having people in the photo provides a nice perspective and a sense of scale to appreciate the massive size of this stone.
What did you think of the Anthropology Museum?
Wow, it was amazing to see all the different histories and cultures and how they met up with one another and kind of complemented one another throughout Mexico and Central America.
No other site in the Valley of Mexico highlights this cultural crossroads like number 6 on our list, Teotihuacan. After seeing the incredible artifacts at the Anthropology Museum from this once thriving 6th largest city in the world, you'll surely be inspired to see the archaeological site and Mexican pyramids at Teotihuacan for yourself.
And our favorite way to view this unbelievable site is by hot air balloon.
After an early morning pickup at your hotel or Airbnb, you'll arrive in plenty of time to watch your captain prepare the balloon for flight. Just after sunrise, dozens of balloons take flight and slowly glide over the colorful homes toward the Pyramid of the Sun.
For more on this incredible experience, check out our video linked in the info card above and the description below with all the details to organize your own hot air balloon ride with the best operator.
Next up, we are heading over to the glam Polanco neighborhood. It is an upscale neighborhood with gorgeous restaurants and shops.
I am super hungry and I get cranky, so let's go to the glam Polanco neighborhood for some eats.
Luckily, we already know of a great pizza spot by the Parque Lincoln called Rocco and Simona. This area has amazing people watching as well. The pizzas are always delicious. After lunch, we walk down the famous Avenida Presidente Musaric with its luxury boutiques and high-end everything.
Further north, Nuevo Polanco or New Polanco is characterized by modern architecture and converted parks from old rail lines. Just ahead is number 4 on our list, the futuristic Sumaya Museum. 16,000 hexagonal aluminum tiles cover the museum with a staggering personal collection of over 66,000 pieces of art. Entrance is free, courtesy of Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim, who made the bulk of his fortune by acquiring Telmex, the primary phone company in Mexico.
Of the lesser-known exhibits is a history of the phone going back over 100 years, which we find quite fascinating. For some of the most well-known art in the museum, take the elevator to the top floor, where you will find a number of sculptures by Rodin, Degas, and Salvador Dali. So what were your highlights of the museum?
The Thinker.
Before we head out to continue our tour of the best things to do in Mexico City, we thought we'd give you a quick tour of our Airbnb here in Roma. You can find so many gorgeous apartments just like this one for less than $100.
Our one-bedroom apartment at Casa Quetzal in Roma has a stylishly decorated living and dining area with beautiful treetop views. The kitchen has everything you need for a comfortable stay. There is one full modern bathroom with a rain shower adjacent to the bedroom. The bedroom is furnished with a king-size bed, flat-screen television, hardwood floors, tons of natural light, and of course, more amazing treetop views.
In terms of location, you can't beat it here at this Airbnb. We are just a block away from our favorite breakfast spot at Panaderia Rosetta, which we are headed to now for a quick breakfast before we head into the historic center.
Let's go.
As you would expect, this bakery has some of the best pastries in the city. This is a rollo de canela, or a cinnamon roll, and it's absolutely heavenly.
Our entire breakfast for 2 at this super trendy cafe, including tax and tip, cost us 450 pesos, which is about $22.
Breakfast was amazing as always at Panaderia Rosetta. We love the live music performers that are out front. We also really love their cinnamon rolls, absolutely delicious. They have amazing hot coffees, baguette sandwiches, and a fruit and yogurt as well. We are now ready to continue the countdown, so we're gonna grab an Uber and head into the historic center.
Coming in at number 3 is the Zocalo, or main square in the historic center.
And for those of you curious about cost of living in Mexico City, our 15-minute Uber ride over costs 70 pesos, which is just a little over $3.
Dominating the skyline here is a massive Mexican flag flying in the center of the square. On the northern side of the Zocalo, you can't miss the Metropolitan Cathedral, which includes a number of architectural styles in its design, given it took just under 250 years to complete.
The cathedral consists of 2 bell towers, a central dome, and 3 main portals. Inside, there are 5 stunning altars and 16 chapels.
At the entrance of the main cathedral, this gold altar is extraordinarily ornate, with just a few of the 51 vaults, 74 arches, and 40 columns visible above. It's also completely free to enter.
After the Zocalo, enjoy a leisurely walk down pedestrian-friendly Avenida Madero, where you will surely find these classic music box players. Next, you'll find yourself standing in front of one of the most beautiful buildings in Mexico City, and number 2 on our list, the Palacio de Bellas Artes, or the Palace of Fine Arts.
From music, dance, and theater to exhibitions of painting, sculpture, and photography, this stunning Art Nouveau and neoclassical building has been called the Cathedral of Art in Mexico. On the inside, the Art Deco interior provides a historical backdrop for the well-known murals by Diego Rivera.
At the west end of the third floor is Man at the Crossroads, which was commissioned for New York's Rockefeller Center back in 1933. The Rockefellers disliked this controversial work so much they destroyed it, and Diego Rivera recreated it a year later, which is what we see today.
Afterwards, head across the street to the coffee shop on the rooftop at Sears for the best view of the palace.
Before we reveal number one, which is in a different part of the city, we're taking you with us to lunch and cocktails at Blanco Colima.
As we return to Roma, you can really get a sense of the chill vibe here. It truly feels like a neighborhood, somewhere you could enjoy living with so many parks, tree-lined streets, and cute cafes with outdoor dining.
At Blanco Colima, the covered inside patio feels modern and upscale. With exposed brick, contemporary art, and exquisite decor, you will surely be impressed with the space. A full bar is offered, and the food is innovative and fresh. 2 Negronis, a beet and burrata salad, and a tuna tostada set us back 1,065 pesos, or $52, including tax and tip. Well, you've made it to the end of our countdown. For number one on our list of the top 10 things to do in Mexico City, you cannot miss the Frida Kahlo Museum, which is also known as the Blue House for obvious reasons. And pro tip, you definitely need to buy tickets online in advance and try to book at the very end of the day so that you won't be rushed. This is where the line normally is, where we're standing right now, and as you can see, just before closing time, there's nobody here.
The Frida Kahlo Museum was the birthplace of this most famous Mexican artist. Frida lived here with her husband Diego Rivera until her death in 1954. Since then, Frida Kahlo's work has been rediscovered.
With her incredible life story, suffering from both polio and a tram accident, her iconic looks helped her to cleverly hide her disability. They also empowered her as an individual, and she became an icon in her own right for the feminism and LGBT movements.
As you tour the house, you will find it much as it was when Frida lived in it, from her desk to her wheelchair in front of where she would create art.
You will also see the kitchen filled with Mexican folk art, as well as the bedroom where she ultimately died.
As you leave the interior of the home, you enter the large garden filled with flowers, a fountain, and numerous quotes from Frida and her husband. Overall, a visit to the Frida Kahlo Museum is an incredibly personal experience and a window into the life of this unique artist.
Wow, that was amazing. What did you think?
It was a beautiful tribute to her life and her works and the challenges she overcame throughout her life.
Well, that's it for our top 10 countdown of the best things to do in Mexico City.
Have you been to Mexico City? If so, let us know your favorite things to do in the comments below.
If you like this video, do us a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Hasta luego!